This one's going to be a hard one, guys. Please have your tissues at the ready. And be ready to catch those soft sobs as I tell this truly heartbreaking, heart-crushing tragedy of a story that puts to shame even the story of Jesus being crucified. So let's begin with the heartbreaking story of Meghan and Harry escaping the war-torn, racist country of Britain. So let's begin. After marrying Harry, Meghan couldn't believe the poverty that she had married into. She couldn't believe how she wouldn't have anything. No tiaras, no diamonds, no nothing. All they were being offered was a shitty mansion called Frogmore Cottage. And it was too much. It was just too much to expect them to live in such horrendous conditions. So Meghan convinced Harry, we have to leave this war-torn country. We have to leave and save our lives, Harry. So they decided to go. They packed up and fled from the war-torn Britain on a private jet all the way to Canada. And even that was too much. All they had was a mansion on Vancouver Ave. Oh, it was just too much. All they were asking for was millions of dollars for security, millions of dollars a year to keep themselves, their titles, privileges, everything that goes along with that. I mean, how dare the royal family want to subject them to live in such horrendous conditions? But the racist royal family said no. It was heartbreaking for Meghan and Harry. And with that, they packed up again and walked all the way to another private jet to escape to California. Oh, the tragedy. They had to escape to California and live in Tyler Perry's second home. Oh, the tragedy. They had to live in a second home that was just a mere shitty mansion. And they had to share security guards with Tyler Perry. Oh, God. It was too much. They had already fled. They'd fled for their lives from Britain, the racist country that was at war, where they were living in squalor. All Meghan had to her name was her millions of dollars worth of clothes. It was so bad, she even had to subject herself to wearing $100,000 outfits knitted by Chinese orphans. The travesty in it all. Subjected to wearing, yes, Cartier jewellery. Can you imagine? Cartier jewellery. No Van Cleef watches. Just paltry Cartier. Oh, it's so bad. She was heartbroken. Harry, how can we live like this? I can't survive off these mere millions. We need more. We're going to have to work. We're going to have to actually work. Do you believe this, Harry? So they got to their agents and asked, please, can you help us? We need money to fund for our security because our lives are in danger. We escaped a war-torn country. We're refugees. We need help. And their agent managed to get them deals with Netflix and Spotify and speaking engagements that no one ever really turned up for. Harry would be devastated by this. After all, he was a bastion of wisdom and knowledge. How dare people not show up to listen to what he had to say? He was God. He knew how to rule the world, and people should be listening to him. Meghan told him, though, Harry, it's your family that's doing all this to us. Can you believe it? They're just ruining our lives. Can you believe Archie's only wearing Prada and Lillybucks? I can only afford Givenchy for her. What are we going to do, Harry? Then they left Tyler Perry's mansion. It was just too much. These refugees, they couldn't handle it. And they managed to find themselves a paltry little shack near the beach with 16 bathrooms. Can you imagine that? Only 16 bathrooms, Harry. Oh my God. We should have at least 30. What are we going to do? What's Lillybucks and Archie going to do if they need the bathroom? What if they're not near one? There's only 16 and we can't cope with that amount of bathrooms. That's not enough. It's not enough, Harry. And travelling. Oh my God, Harry. We have to use these crappy private jets. Oh my God, Harry. It's too devastating. It's just too devastating. And people should love me because after all, I am the reincarnation of Princess Diana. Why can't anybody see that? See that I'm this amazing, wonderful woman that wants to give to everyone, and I get so little back in return. After all, I took the time to go to fucking Africa and change my clothes about 40 times to take pictures with bloody children. How dare these people not get me credit for this? I had to go to South Africa with you, Harry, and stand there in a war-torn country with women who had been abused in the most horrific way, but they don't understand how I feel. I've had it so much worse than them. How dare they say how dare that they call me out for saying I've got it so bad. My life's so much worse than them. I've only got 16 fucking bathrooms and a Cartier watch. I know what true poverty really is, Harry. And with that, the two of them struggled, fighting for security. And when they didn't get it, they're like, we have to sue. We're going to have to sue the British government. Make those horrible, racist British people pay for our security, because it's because of them our lives are hell. And we should have internationally protected people status. After all, we are more popular than God himself. The Bible, they should just get rid of the Bible. It should be the holy book of Meghan and Harry, because we are so amazing and we deserve everything. And I just cannot believe the horror that we live in. The fact that we have to go to the UN and do speeches for some South African dude who didn't do much, just sat in prison. But I've scrounged my way. I've scrounged my way to these mansions that I've got. I worked so hard, Harry, and nobody even showed up to listen. And that is the story of the poor victims, the refugees, the Harkles. I thought I would just have a laugh with this one because their story is it's so tragic and so ridiculous that I put it in context how they portray themselves out to the world. They are the ultimate victims. Meghan believes she is the victim of every card that she can play, while Harry constantly plays is the death of his mother card and the fact that he's so hard done by. So thanks for listening, guys. And this is just to give you something to listen to while I'm in hospital. I'm starting to feel so much better now, and I thought, yeah, let's just take the piss out of those two jokes. But I'll be back in a few days, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. It all depends how I'm feeling. I could only really do this video, truth be told, because I'm dosed up on the morphine, and yeah, so I'm not gonna lie to you about that. The sugars will probably say, oh look, she's admitting she's had some morphine, she must be a drug addict. No sugars, I'm in hospital. Doctors gave me the morphine for my pain. It's okay. Alright guys, I love y'all, and I'll be back later. Bye.